State Buckeyes. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense will take the field first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Williams will pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's all got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds of...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he shows all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
Real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And that one was knocked away. The defender did a really good job. I would argue maybe he could have put his hands on that and caught it, but there's a reason he plays defense, but definitely a forced throw and really nice coverage.
Williams looking for a man. The sure hands. It's Boston. Got a lot of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Going to sling it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Right on the money. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. With the catch, it's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. He tries to take the top off. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. On his feet at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Handoff to the single running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly...
There he goes. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you can tell... been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The option look. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as as the defense just swarms all over the pitchman. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. A 1st down run on the doorstep.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Coleman. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Coleman.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Slithers into space. Just keeps moving. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Washington. He would not be denied.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Makes makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. They want to run this quarterback. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust.
Oh, he's got some space. And the defense drags him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Got room at the 35. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
And off from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Quarterback keeper. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He makes a catch. A quick Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, they're after him. Myers on the move. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Williams will pass. Snagged out of the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Dangerous screen into traffic. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Smith.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Sends it downfield. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football game.
Motion from the back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Makes the grab on the left. And they're able to make the tackle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Williams looking for a man. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. It's a running room. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Huskies want to pick up the tempo. wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix?
Touchdown, Washington. Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. They have no shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The give as they work on that clock. He's out past the 35. Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Sayin. A shot toward the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Got him downfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done...
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Husky.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.